Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're here for the first time, warm welcome. If you're a regular subscriber, thank you very much for always coming back and watching my video. And today I'm going to carry on to speak about my journey of recovery and how I've been able to overcome. I was addicted to drugs for 11 years of my life, and my last 1.5 years I live in the street as a berry. I'm now currently 20 years clean. Praise God for that. So in my first episode, I share about how I hit rock bottom, how drugs took me, how I started, and until then. And now today I'm going to take to my episode 2, which I'm going to share you the first step. The journey began. The first step, the journey began that I started walking towards the darkness, away from the darkness towards the light, that I found the recovery and the challenge that I had to overcome, finding the proper treatment. And also, when do I realize now I need help? So before I even hit rock bottom, while on my drug use, I realized that I actually need help. There was a couple of incidents that happened to me that indicate that I really need help. And I tried a couple of things. I tried to medicate myself. I actually went to my GP around me where I live, and I asked my GP to help me. My GP kept putting me to a medication called methadone, and I was doing that. I would stop 3, 4, 5, even I never stopped for a year. Maybe the longest I will stop is 3 months. I'll stay out of it for 3 months. I'll go to the gym. I'll go back to the gym. I will really look after myself. I will stay focused. And before I know, I'll get back again. I also tried to do something called cold turkey and just decided to stop on my own. I was that guy. Every Sunday is my last day. Every Sunday I'm smoking for the last. I'm like, I won't smoke tomorrow. I'll survive maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm back again. So it was a struggle before I even hit rock bottom. So when I hit rock bottom, now I need to stop it. I don't know how. I'm living outside. I can't even get into taxis because I remember one day I got in a taxi. I was traveling. You know, those taxis, they will pick people up. They will pick me from Belgravia Road. The taxi goes to another park. So they will pick me in Belgravia Road, and because it's always, when the taxi come from another park, it's always full. So I took this taxi one day. I wanted to go to town to my niece to ask for money. So then what happened is that I took this taxi, and then every time the taxi is full, so when the taxi came, I took the taxi that go to Hanover Park. Couple of taxis will stop and sees me, it's like, you're smelling. They will drive. One taxi pick me up. So the idea was I was going to go to with the taxi in Hanover Park and turn around to go to town. What happened? So when we drop everybody and the taxi turn around before Hanover Park, because it was busy, and then he starting loading the people. When the taxi about to get full, I'll never forget, the taxi gachi said to me, "Hey, come out. Jay, come out." He called me out. I came outside. He said, "Jay Stinkman, out." And he told the man on my face, and the taxi driver drove away. And I walked from there to Athlone Station. I took a train to go to town so I can be able to go ask for my niece, my man. So I wanted help, but how will I? Because the first thing when I wake up in the morning, I have to smoke. I mean, I used to scare to get a sickness from withdrawing, which we call arresto. I was scared. I would do my everything. I have to have money by 10 o'clock. So your first thing when you wake up in the morning, my mind is to get the money. And if I have to go for help, where? Who will help me? So I was already in a place of saying, look here, I'm going to die this way. In fact, I was suicidal. I wanted to just one day, I wish the train will come and knock me up. I remember one day I was walking around and I met this guy and he said, "Hey, you know what? Maybe my brother, you must try, just go to just do something stupid so they arrest you, go to jail, perhaps you will stop, man. You're looking terrible." So I was in that space, even if there is treatment, but how will happen? So I remember this day, I'll never forget this one day. I woke up in the morning. I'm tired, I'm sick and tired, and I mean, at that time they still were using the call box. And I had a 50 cents, and I called my niece, and I said, could you call me back from this number? And she called me back. And I said to her, look here, I've come from a doctor. They told me I got a TB, so I need some money to buy food so I can take my tablets. And she said to me, you are starting up with your trick again. Because I was always this guy, what you call this guy, I always come with a sad story to scheme people money so they can give money for me to smoke. So she's like, yeah, you started again. You don't have a TB. You haven't yet been to the doctor. You want the money to smoke. And I have, by that time, to be honest and say, yes, I really want money to smoke. And she said, look here, I actually know somebody. Hey, cheers, I'm having some tea. I'm actually know somebody that can help you. If you really want help, you must pitch up a certain day in my place, and I will take you to that place. Yeah, so I'll never forget that. So, and then she put the phone down, and I went to Scaro, and some hope started to become that actually there is place. So I remember that day, the very first day I went to that place. I wake up in the morning. Remember, shower is a problem. So I used to stay. By that time, I knew that if I'm going to have to go to town with her in the train to this place, I need to shower. So I went to sleep in Langa, where the drug dealers are. You can be able to, if you buy there, you can sleep there. You know, not like really sleep, but there is a hockey there you can stay. And in the morning, there's a communion place that you go to bath, you know, like it's open in the morning and it's free. You just go there and take a shower. So I went there, I took a shower that day. Lucky enough, I had enough money that day to smoke in the morning, and then I went with her. I think our appointment was 2 o'clock. My first appointment that I was given at a place called Teen Challenge in East River was 2 o'clock. So we took a train. In a one day, but now here's the thing. I'm going to this place, but I don't have money to smoke tonight. You know, what am I gonna do? What time am I gonna come around? So I went there. They spoke. They did interview to me, and they say they give me another date. They say you must come this date. I went home. I went with her. I get off in Langa on my way back, and I went to carry on to Scarrow. And I remember she gave me money so that I don't stress too much. I got money. But before that, let me reverse it back my story. While I was still not in a rock bottom stage, I also tried to forgo to a treatment. It was outpatient program treatment. I remember in an observatory. It's called Drug and Alcohol. I think it's Drug and Alcohol Center in observatory. It's outpatient program. I went there. I still had my car. I'll never forget that day. They interview me. They take my details, and then they put me in this room. I was alone in this room. They play a TV, a testimonial of people who smoke drugs and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hey, this. I watched the TV for 20 minutes. I'm like, these people, they're wasting my time. Drove out of there straight to Langa to smoke. I'm like, this is a stupid ever program they put me here just to listen to people testimony. I wasn't interested, so I left. I went straight to smoke, and I never tried to stop it again by using program until this day. So that was my first step, and then I then carry on to smoke. But I know now I'm going to have to be in a treatment. Then I went for the second interview. And then I went for the third interview, and then I was given the date. I'll never forget that I was given the date. So now you have to come this date to start the journey. Came back. I know my date. So now I'm smoking. Let me share this story, what other thing I've done. So there was a particular lady. I don't know if I shared my first episode, but if I've shared my first episode, let me share it again. I don't remember. But there was this particular lady who used to serve me, help me while on the street. She owned the shop there in Gainesville. She would always come bring me some food. She will always give me the things to sell, and then I'll give her the money. So towards that, I'm going to rehab. I knew that I'm going to rehab. She actually gave me the stuff to sell so I can bring the money over the weekend. I didn't brought the money to her. I sell the stuff and I smoke the stuff, all the money, and then I found myself, so I was just hiding her, I don't come past to her shop, I'll go buy stuff this way and come back, and one day she had these guys around there. I was arrested by this security guard around that area called Reigate security guard. They arrested me, they took me to her, they took all my money to pay off, and so she used to write in the book what I take. So she took her money from it and she took the stuff I have, and she actually said, I feel like crying, it's making you so disappointed. Out of all these people in the street, I trust you and you broke my trust. And that was really heartbroken. The only person that really trust me while on the street, I also disappoint her. That's what drugs does. So not long after that, this opportunity came, and then I went to the treatment. The day I went to the treatment, I'm going to end up my video there. I don't like to make my video too long. The day I went to the treatment, I'll never forget it. The day I went to the treatment, and I smoke a lot. I'm saying goodbye to drugs. I'll never forget. It was in March 2004. When I went to rehab. I'm saying goodbye to drugs. That day it was raining. Luckily, I got money, quite a lot of money. I think I got clothes somewhere, because when I used to beg people, they will give me clothes. I'll go sell here. I pretend I have kids, so they will give children clothes. I went to sell and I got a lot of money. And I went to this place, one dealer place, and then we were smoking that day. I'm saying goodbye. Tomorrow I'm going to rehab. My niece said, you must get me in town at a station by 6 o'clock. That time I didn't have a cell phone. This is a place that we're going to meet, and then we're going to go from there. You need to be there early in the morning. I'm agreed. Everything is fine. So in the middle of the night, it started to rain. So we move in this small hawk, and this hawk doesn't even have the door. Everything is plank. To get inside, you remove 2-3 planks and you go in sides way. So we smoke, and then they start raining. We put a bucket there and we all move in one place. I think we smoked until 3 o'clock. Guess what happened? I overslept. Meanwhile, my niece is waiting for me. She doesn't see me there, and she decided to come to Langa. My niece asked her boyfriend to bring her to Langa. They came to Langa to look for me. Different places where drugs is sold. Where I used to hang it up. She used to know where I used to hang it up. First house, I was not there. And some people say, no, you was here yesterday. And then the people who are working with my niece, they want money from her. Say, we'll find you, don't worry. They think maybe I didn't want to go to rehab, so I ran away. So like 9:30, I had a knock. Somebody came to this hockey. We opened there and said, Jerry. And I remember, I supposed to go start my treatment today. Wow, I forgot. I'm disappointed. And this guy said, don't worry. I've got someone who's got clothes, okay? I want you to go and help to sell the clothes. That area, I know everybody. I know who kids has got what age. If you give me the stuff, I go sell in 5 minutes, you come and smoke. If you go sell yourself, you will spend a lot of time. So I'm like an agent. I know everything. So they're like, they think I didn't want to go to rehab. So like, look here, please, let's go help this guy to sell the clothes. So in this hockey, this car can't get in. So this guy walk. So I have to walk out. When I go to the main road, I saw my niece standing there. And she's like crying. Say, hi, all this what we went through. You don't want to go to rehab. I'm like, yeah, it's not that I don't want to go to rehab. We overslept. All right. I just overslept. I did not even forget it. I'm sincerely overslept. So our boyfriend took us there, and we went to Teen Challenge. And Teen Challenge said, look here, you're a little bit late, man, okay? Because you need to go to the day hospital, and day hospital, we give you this letter to go to the day hospital. Day hospital, they will send you to a hospital called Carl Breimer Hospital for detox. So now, this time you came here, it's almost 12 o'clock, it's late. My niece said to me, Jerry, okay, listen, don't go to Langa. I will give you money. You're going to go smoke, but tomorrow morning you'll sleep by me. I don't have enough space, but you'll sleep by me here and on the couch, and you stay here, and tomorrow morning we will go together. I will never forget my niece. My niece passed away. May her soul rest in peace. But if it's not for her to make that decision that day to pay for my drugs so that I can sleep there and be on time for my starting of the journey, I don't know where it would have been there. So the next morning we wake up very early in the morning, and then she took me there. And they took me to the hospital. I remember she stayed with me there until 10 o'clock. My name was not been called yet to go to see a doctor, so the doctor, they can transport me to Carl Breimer Hospital. I think I was the last one to be called. I think past 3 or 4 o'clock, I was tired. I was hungry. I was miserable. I wanted to leave. There was a lot of time I go in outside to pee or to the bathroom or walk around and smoke cigarette. When I come back, I'm wasting my time here. I need to go. My niece is not here anymore. I have a couple of cents with me. Should I go, man? This is wasting my time. But something in me, I think it's a prayer of my mother, tells me stay. And that was the beginning of my journey. Thank you very much for listening until here. My next episode, I will carry on to share my story, the challenge I had while I was in treatment, how I overcame, and what happened to me while on treatment until today. And if you have not heard my story, let me allow to share my story once again. I was addicted to heroin for 11 years of my life. I'm now currently 20 years clean. I'm a certified life coach and NLP practitioner, author of the book called 115959, an ex-junk means victory. I'm sharing some episode, a journey of my story, what has happened to me from hitting rock bottom, my first step, and until now, living my purpose. It's going to be a 12 weeks continuous journey on different episode. This is episode number 2. If you have not checked episode number 1, I'm gonna leave the link in the description box down below. Check the link, watch the episode, and share. Let's break the silence of addiction and mental health so that we can heal each other. Thank you for now. Peace.